Yes, hi everyone. So this is a continuing series in the component that I'm assembling for my camping setup in the back of the F250. So I'm up to my refrigeration solution, I guess, and for that I'm using this SetPower FC-15 portable 12-volt refrigerator. So it can run on 12 volts. You get a 12-volt plug-in for your vehicle to plug in a regular 12-volt outlet, and of course an AC outlet, so I'm going to be using to plug into the 2000 Plus, Explorer Plus right there. But before I get into that, let's have a little quick look at the dimensions of the unit here. I've been using this a little bit on a few little camping outings there, and I got to say I really enjoy it. It's about, let's see what we got here. The handle comes out there a bit. I'm going to say 24 inches long to make into the handle, allow for the width of the handle there. And say 13 inches wide back that way. And deep, she's about 10.5 inches high, like that. So it's not a bad size for the back of the truck. You can get quite a few items in it. Panel opens up here on the front. See if I can get over there to see what we'll do. Maybe we should just, anyway, let's just plug this in so we can get her cooled down a bit. So this is your AC plug right here on the end. And the end right here. Okay, I already had it shown. So it plugs in right here. And there's one thing, if there is one thing I don't like about this cooler or this refrigerator, is how hard it is to get that plug out when you seat it in there. It's not falling out by no means. So this could be good or bad, I guess, but I do find it hard to get out. I'm worried about having to repeatedly take it out, what I will do for the cable, but anyways, I guess we'll see. So we'll plug this into here, turn on our AC, and plug her in. Now this takes remarkably, remarkably little power, because once the unit cools down, right now it's at 15 degrees Celsius. The compressor here just kicked in. You can feel the vent there. So that's the compressor going there now, and that unit there, she's barely showing any output. This is probably only like 50 watts or whatever. I'm going to so right now is measuring, it's saying 15 degrees. Put this back on here. I don't know if I can show you there. 15 degrees. So I got it set to go down to 2 degrees Celsius. Well, I find that pretty good for keeping items cold. Inside there now, I just got a few items in there now just to show. See if we can get a little better look at that. A few items there now just to show the capacity. And I can fit quite a few other little things in there too. I got butter, eggs, bacon, and creamer, Yeah, and it's only about half full, so it's plenty good for a couple nights, you know. And on the back there, you'll see they even got a convenient little chart there for depending on what you're putting into it, what temperature to set the refrigerator at. So I better close. There's a nice gasket up around here. I'll get some better shots of that in a minute. But that's a nice gasket up around there. So I better close it to keep it to get her down so she can cool off. But another quick thing I'll show you there on the top of it. This door is reversible. So if you find the way you got to situate it, if the door is not suitable to open that way, you just haul up on it. Very easy to move around. Take it out. Slides down in the slots again over here. Like that. Now you can open it up on this side. Very handy. So I like it on the other side right now. So we'll move it around. Like so. Okay, so it's showing 32 watts there now. That's what the refrigerator is pulling from the Explorer 2000. 32 watts, which is not very much, and that's just now where the compressor's going, and and she's cooling down. So when she cools down, it'll be a lot less than that. So you get a handy little bottle holder, a handy little bottle opener, and I think you're supposed to get a fishing rod holder too, but I never got that for some reason. But that's okay. It's available in other colors too. I like the green. So I'm going to let that cool down now. It's set. Okay, so there you go, guys. So it took about 20 minutes and 40 seconds, say 20 minutes or so, to get from 13 down to 2 degrees inside. So that's not bad. I normally just plug it in the house half an hour before I'm going, and it's cooled down to where I want it. And then when I put it in the truck, just plug it into the jackery, and then it'll keep it cool, you know, without it's still drawing 29 watts there right now from the jackery, which is like nothing. So you can see there 29 watts. Compressor's still going there a bit, but when that cuts out there now, it'll be even less than that. So I mean, the jackery is probably a bit overkill for the 2000 plus, just for the refrigeration unit. You know, you can get away with something a lot smaller than that. But I'm also going to be using, of course, the induction cooktop, and I might be plugging an electric heater into that yet, and some lighting. So, you know, it's a toaster, probably a kettle. So it's going to get a lot of use for sure, the jackery. So that is a quick little look, anyway, at the SetPower FC-15. So I would definitely recommend it, because it seems like a really good unit. I've been using it, like I say, on a few trips, and you can It seems like it keeps things nice and cool. I just puts it down to 2 degrees, but it could freeze nice and cool in there now. Oh yeah, it's very cold. Top of the container there is cold. So, like I say, that's reversible there, and that's a nice color. The color I got there is a green. I like it on there. So that'll be it for the cooler. I'll put a affiliate link down in the description there. You get a small commission if you're interested in picking one of them up. But I looked at some other small coolers, I guess. So they're supposed to be refrigerators, but they're really just coolers with no compressor. So I would recommend getting something with an actual compressor, refrigeration compressor in it. You'll get a true refrigeration unit. So yeah, so that's it for now. And well, before I go, I'll show you a couple little things more on that there. Little things there on the controls there. I switched it back over to Fahrenheit. That's probably kind of hard it's not really focusing in there. The thing, but it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit there now. And you get to that by you have to turn the whole unit off. Press plus and minus for 3 seconds to go into the menu. Then press the power button. Now you see the F. So you press here now, or there you go, plus to go into Celsius. So that's how you get the change, and then you turn her back on again. And now she's in Celsius, reading 4 degrees, because I've been shutting her on and off there. But anyway, there's a manual comes with it, and there's one online there. So yeah. So like I say, it's a good little unit. Hey guys, handy little tip there for you for the SetPower FC-15 refrigeration unit there, the power cord where it goes in on the end. It fits really tight. It goes on really good over the prongs inside, but it stays on really good. It's not going to follow it on its own, but it's really hard to get out afterwards. You stress the plug a lot just trying to move it around, haul on it, wiggle it out, trying to get it back out again. So I suggest using a pair of pliers of some sort and just fit it over the end of the plug. There's room there for it, right here. As you can see that, just over the end of the plug. It's going to pull out, just pull straight out off the prongs, like that. And it's a lot easier on the plug and a lot easier on the two connection prongs inside there, right? Because otherwise it's really hard. Try it one more time. Plug it in. When it's pushed in all the way, like that, like it's supposed to go, then like I say, it's really hard to come out. So one more time, just fits in on over the plug itself, and just pull them straight out, because it'll take it off the 2 prongs that's inside, like that. So quick little tip for you. That's about the only aggravation of the unit is getting that plug out. But now that I'm using the pliers, it's way better. So just something for you to look out for. So there you go, guys. There's a quick little look at the SetPower FC-15 refrigeration unit. Great little unit, I gotta say. So I'll be using this in the back of the truck, and I think it'll supply my needs no trouble. So so that's it for this. Coming up next, I'll be having a look at a small, I think it's a Devo heater for inside. This is an electric heater. I'll be plugging into this depending on how cold it is. But I also got a Polar Pal heater, diesel heater, to hook up on the outside to direct heat inside in the back of the cab. So we'll be having a look at both of those in the next video. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the series so far, or this unit, or anything you might see. Hoping all these products and stuff give you some idea maybe for your own setup, maybe in the back of your own truck. So check in on the next video for my heating solutions, and with that I'll see you guys in the next video.